Yeah. Picture, if you will, in your mind, it's 1975 and we come to Cullenjar Station, 20,000 acres west of St George, out in the Red Country. We get to the front gate and see the white 44 drum on its side mounted as a mailbox. 100 yards or so in on the right is the homestead. Look out for the 20 cattle dog bully cross dogs, they'll bloody will eat you. The sheriff uses them to bring back Brahma scrubbers that run away. A bit of pup changes their minds and they become tame cattle with the quiet mob. The dogs are out hunting and have killed a deadly poisonous brown mulga snake about 8 foot long. Damper hasn't been bitten, no vet for 30 miles, so out with the shears and trim the bite and poison off the dog's hide. The dog survives and gets pumped full of a bit of calf mixed tenker bit, and soon back snake hunting again. The sheriff has shot a scrubber bull about 10-year-old and the beast went down. He walks over to pet the beast who is down, cut through the spine with a pocket knife to kill it. Suddenly it jumps up and throws him and turns and charges Don, who is on the ground after being thrown from the bull. Don raises the rifle in his right hand to give the charging bull a target. Smack, the rifle is broken in two and the sheriff's wrist is broken too by the impact, and the beast cantered off. No sign of crows hovering next day, so it didn't die. So you are in a heavily timbered land of yellowjacket, ironbark, and best of all, the mulga tree. The sheriff Bronco Don is building a cattle yard about 6 miles away down towards the back fence. The yard is made of yellowjacket and the posts are up to 3 foot through and about through the butt and about 10 foot long and 3 foot in the ground, so they're pretty big old posts. The posts were mortised with chainsaws and take about 5 rails, cob and co wired together with slip rails for gates, as your typical bush yard boy. The scrubber wild cattle are cantered about knocking trees down, crashes through the scrubber like rhinoceroses. Sheriff is out riding on old Cubby Jack, his horse, bringing a mob of cattle to the yard. He is cracking his whip and calling out, "Put the bloody billy on!" So we stop for dinner camp at 12 noon. Later on you can hear Don's chainsaw cutting limbs off the mulga trees and the cattle walk to where the noise comes from. 13% protein in the leaves for hungry cattle. And the old cattle usually have their paunch usually gets a few sticks in the paunch after you kill the beast, you'll find this. For this land is drought country mostly, and the mulga leaves replace the grass as feed. Bob the bagman works on the yard and came back with beer and plonk. Next day he's full of steam. We went down to the yard and Bob wanted to fight. "I'll do you and your son and the whole bloody lot of you," he said. So the sheriff flattened him 3 or 4 times and said, take him back to town or I'll put this bastard where the crows won't shit on him." So I did. Bob was in town and yarring on in the pub, and he got down with a rubber hammer by the barman. So there you go. So when it comes to being a survivor, there's only the weak and the strong. The strong go on, Eliza, and the weak go down where the bastards belong. By Don Johnson. Thank you.